Hey, my name is Ryan Williams. I'm from Mililani, Hawaii, and this is my story. I started playing soccer when I was 3, and I was diagnosed with this syndrome called osteochondromal syndrome. And what it is, it's bone spurs. So as your bone grows out, every joint, there's an extra bone can grow off your bone. So like a tumor almost. And so when I bend my wrist or my knees, the tendons or the muscles can flick over the extra bone spur and then cause a lot of pain. Then when I was 13, I had my first surgery, and doctors took out, I think it was like 8 bone spurs. I have 4 incisions on my first surgery, and ever since I was 18, I started having more surgeries, and I had a total of 12. And I think this was probably one of the turning points as a soccer player, as a young soccer player. I wanted to quit, but I think the one thing that kind of kept me going was I went to church and I heard this guy speak. His name was Nick Vujicic. I would never forget that day because it changed my life. This guy has no arms, no legs, and he was living life to the fullest, and gosh, he has done amazing things. And when I saw him speak, it was like God was speaking right to me. And I told myself, gosh, if this guy could do that, then what I have is very minor. And then when I was 15, I got the chance to play soccer in Colorado. And again, I moved away from my family, and I stayed with a host family. My first season at Colorado, I missed, well, obviously, half the season. Second season, missed half. And third season, I missed half, all because of the osteochondromas. I think without that, without all these surgeries, I would never be the person that I am today. I would never be the soccer player that I am today. God has shaped me in a way that I could never imagine without the bone spurs. Last year was my first year playing PDL, and gosh, what an experience that was. What a challenge it was also. Challenged my faith, and also it was a learning process in how I can share my faith to other players. I would want to be someone who lives out Christ every single day, and though that is a challenge, I would still want to be known for that. As a soccer player, it's, again, I don't think it should change from who I am and from who I want to be. So it's, again, living out Christ in a soccer field, and not necessarily about winning, but can I show these other players what it's like to play a game that's centered on Christ? Because I really think that God loves soccer and He enjoys to watch it, and it's a sport that brings us all together. Faith to me is taking advantage of all the things God has laid in front of you. Being at the time that we are now, we have unlimited resources. God has laid so many things that maybe we realize it or not, it's just all right in front of our faces. And I think taking advantage of all that is one way of how I see faith. And also it's allowing Christ to just be Christ. Let him do what He's gonna do, and just following with His plan and buying into what Christ is gonna do.